At the top of our list today is Nightmare House Reimagined. This is a reinvention of a horror classic, a complete overhaul of the indie horror favorite game. Now, Reimagined actually offers a very, just like the original game, terrifying first-person experience with improved graphics, enhanced gameplay, dynamic lighting, and more intricate gameplay. Nightmare House is set in a haunted house. Of the game, it leans heavily on psychological horror and action. It is perfect for fans of Amnesia or the Silent Hill games. We just got a new trailer for it.
TV that late.
Can't you see me? I'm here. It's so dark.
Coming in at seconds, we've got Unholy, which takes you to a post-apocalyptic world. Players switch between dimensions to solve puzzles and fight the horrifying enemies. In fact, this game is coming out within a week. For those of you who missed it, the main focus of this one is on psychological and survival mechanics. It's a first-person horror adventure game that stands out for its unsettling atmosphere and world design. You're gonna have to expect plenty of tension and terrifying moments as you battle both humans and supernatural forces in a crumbling dystopia.
You'll find here what you're looking for.
With this, I accept the eternal city and its throne. With this, I sacrifice who I am and what I own. I submit my past and those who define me to experience the life eternal untimely.
At number 3, we've got Retrieval, which is shaping up to be a really fast-paced science fiction shooter with a focus on co-op multiplayer gameplay. If you missed its initial reveal, this game is set in a world where players must extract critical data from alien-infested environments. The game blends tactical teamwork with intense firefights, featuring procedural generation. No two missions are the same, making each mission a fresh challenge. Here's how it looks.
There's nothing we can do.
There is no end.
Coming in at number 4, it's A.I.L.A, or Artificial Intelligence Limited Access, sending players into a futuristic world governed by a rogue AI. This adventure game mixes exploration with puzzle solving as you navigate a dystopian environment controlled by self-aware technology. It promises deep narrative choices, keeping players on edge as they unravel the mysteries of a dark future. Coming to PC soon, we actually got a new trailer for this one too. Well, Follow the Light blends platforming and puzzle solving in a gorgeous world, inspired by Studio Ghibli aesthetics. With really good visuals and a moving narrative, this game tells the story of a young hero navigating dreamlike landscapes filled with mystery and even more mysterious creatures. I don't know if it even makes sense. If you like the combination of something like Inside and Silent Hill, this game promises a deep narrative choice that, as promised, will speak to your heart. Here's how it looks.
With 60 seconds worth of distance run. Yours is the earth and everything that's in it. And which is more? You'll be a man, my son.
Days? 6? I need to get up.
Coming in at number 6, there's a game called We Harvest Shadows. Well, this is an atmospheric horror game that drops players into a decaying world filled with dark forces, combining narrative-driven exploration with surreal survival mechanics. The game invites you to uncover hidden truths in a mysterious, haunting forest. The art direction in this game and the environmental storytelling create a deeply unsettling atmosphere amongst its qualities, similar to games like Inside and Limbo. This is a tale of survival and mystery where every corner hides dangers and secrets to be revealed.
joy of it, the freedom of it, to just take your life in your hands. And
at number 7 we have Directive 8020. Basically takes players into the far reaches of space, where a crew must survive after a rogue AI takes over their spaceship. Combining claustrophobic tension of space exploration with immersive storytelling, this game's horror elements are inspired by Alien and Dead Space, so you can expect tense firefights, a lot of suspense, and plenty of puzzles to solve as you navigate the deadly corridors of a ship where every corner spells danger. The Dying Light franchise is back with The Beast, an expansion that introduces new open world elements, enhanced parkour mechanics, new enemies, and the favorite character Kyle Crane himself, while retaining the series' signature survival horror style. This time you get to survive against even bigger horrors that have mutated even further. This game promises a bigger and more dynamic world, pushing survival horror to its limits.
Every man has an animal within. If you push too much, you might unleash the beast.
From the creators of The Silent Hill comes Slitterhead, the first Silent Hill on the PlayStation 1 though. Slitterhead is a dark, grotesque horror action game that blends body horror with psychological thrilling elements. It is set in a dystopian city where humans transform into whatever these are. You have to battle your way through a very disturbing and visceral environment. I mean, it offers a blend of fast-paced combat and deep, unsettling lore, making it a must-play for fans of Silent Hill and Resident Evil who crave disturbing horror. On the other hand, the Bornless blends battle royale gameplay with a supernatural horror twist. The game set in a world filled with ancient dark magic. Players must fight each other while battling monsters. With elements of resource management and magic crafting, this game adds a strategy layer to the survival genre. So fans of Dead by Daylight and Hunt Showdown will find themselves drawn to the game's fast-paced, atmospheric gameplay and unique supernatural mechanics. This game is coming to PC sometime next year.
In my restless dreams, I see that town.
I'm pretty sure most of you know about this one already, which is probably the most anticipated game in the list right now. The Silent Hill 2 remake breathes new life into the classic psychological horror, with updated graphics, enhanced sound design, and even refined gameplay mechanics. It's a faithful remake of the beloved classic that revamps the psychological horror aspect of the game, where once again you get to join James Sunderland on his journey through Silent Hill and unraveling a deeply emotional, haunting narrative.
This whole town. Might be best if you just get out of here.
Yeah, you're right.
You said you took everything. But you forgot that videotape we made.
How do you know about that? Aren't you Maria?
I'm not your Mary.
So you are Maria.
I am. Do you want me to be?
How do you know about Mary?
You see it too? For me, it's always like this.
If you missed this one, moment of truth. The creators of Little Nightmare 1 and 2 are returning to take you on a darker, terrifying journey more than ever before, in a game called Reanimal. It's another horror adventure platformer about a brother and his sister who go through hell to rescue the missing friend, and escape this island that they used to call home. This is actually the work of Tarsier Studios and THQ Nordic, publishers developers. Unfortunately, a release date for this one is still yet to be announced.
You were dead.
You're born, you grow up, you die, and... Is that all? No. It's a constant struggle between good and evil, light and dark, living and dead.
Taking the 13th spot is The Occultist, a newly announced game that's already sending shivers. It's a story-driven game that puts you in the role of a paranormal investigator on a harrowing quest to uncover the mystery behind your father's disappearance on a haunted island. It offers next-generation graphics, legitimate horror elements, and a complex puzzle system. The Occultist, as you can see, is a first-person game that promises a deeply atmospheric experience filled with non-stop tension and fear.
But when suggestive becomes evident, then we see what is really there.
On the other hand, Tormented Souls 2 brings back classic survival horror featuring fixed camera angles, challenging puzzles, and even more terrifying enemies. This sequel refines the elements that made the original a cult favorite, including deeply immersive environments, intense exploration, and so much body horror. With its old-school survival horror feel and modern mechanics, Tormented Souls 2 is perfect for fans of Resident Evil and Silent Hill who crave chilling, puzzle-filled adventures. I've said it before, but if you missed it, post-trauma is on a whole other level. You'd be surprised to know it just received a release date of October 29 into PCs, Xbox Series X and the PlayStation 5 as well. The game is a mind-bending horror adventure, a tribute, maybe, and a modern take on the classic horror games, blending old-school fixed camera angles with modern graphics. The story is about a middle-aged train conductor as he tries to understand and escape the surreal world he's trapped in within his own mind.
Make peace with the gloom. There's no better way. Trust me.
You think you can escape what you've done?
I think I can try.
It's time.
That being said, number 16, Alien Rogue Incursion got another trailer too, alongside a release date of December 19 now, or during the holiday season. Developers announced the game is coming to PC VR, Quest 3 and the PlayStation VR 2. That being said, Alien Rogue Incursion is a spiritual successor to the Alien Isolation. It's a single-player action horror VR game with an original story, where players are tasked with exploring an overrun facility with xenomorphs. Here's how it looks. It actually utilizes the Unreal Engine 5. Number 17, we have Backrooms Media. Well, this one traps you in an endless maze with distorted rooms, each more unsettling than the last one. Well, procedurally generated levels ensure every playthrough is unique with this one, with a focus on exploration, survival, and puzzle solving. And as you delve deeper into this labyrinth, the tension and fear rise. It is perfect for fans of psychological horror and mystery games like the Stanley Parable and Layers of Fear. It's coming out September 10 into PCs only.
Entering mind space.
And last but not least, we've got Connection: The Nightmare Within, which is a narrative-driven psychological horror game that sends players into a mysterious, ever-changing dreamscape filled with cryptic puzzles and mind-bending twists. Well, the game focuses on the psychological toll of navigating nightmarish worlds and unsettling environments. Fans of games such as The Evil Within and Layers of Fear will be drawn into this one's storytelling and atmosphere.